So, are you two from Jerusalem? What is it to you?
Erastus, cool it. Yeah, from Jerusalem. As you've already heard, my friend over here is Erastus. I'm Matthias.
So you knew him as a child then, right? Jesus, I'm talking about.
What's your name?
Demas.
Where are you from, Demas?
Egypt.
I should have guessed. If you were from here, then you wouldn't have asked that question. When Jesus was born, he was born in Bethlehem. After that, his parents moved to Nazareth. That's where he was raised. Me, I've lived in Jerusalem my whole life. Barely left it. Jesus would have only come to Jerusalem as a Jew once a year for the feast of Passover and for the sacrifices. Yeah, I'm a Jew. But as a kid, I never really liked to sit around and watch a priest killing an innocent lamb to cover my sins or whatever. And I mean, Jerusalem is huge, as you can clearly see. It's the center of what once was the Empire of Israel. I mean, I may have seen it once or twice, but I see the people every day. Nothing really sticks out.
Are you sure that you can't remember anything?
No, well, Erastus. The first year we tried to borrow that coin purse from that merchant in the streets. Wasn't there a little kid in the temple everyone was going on about?
I don't know, maybe.
Just think, I know you remember this. It was your idea to begin with. Wasn't there like a 12-year-old kid in the temple teaching?
I do believe it was.
Then to answer your question, Demas, yes, I think there is something. You know, I'm not really sure I could have forgotten this, but as you've already heard, the first year Erastus and I tried to borrow a coin purse from a merchant.
Borrow.
Well, we weren't exactly skilled. We got the purse, but he saw us. We took off running. We split up, and like a crazy person, I ran right into the temple. It was just a reaction. I ran right through the temple gates, right into the inner sanctums where they have the reading of the scriptures. And it's weird. I don't know how I managed to get to him without hitting anybody. But I ran right into Jesus as he was teaching as a kid.
Did you say that he was teaching?
Yeah.
As a 12-year-old kid?
That's not all. The scribes and Pharisees were questioning him about the scriptures, things that they had no idea about and were wondering for years. And he was answering them. He was smarter than them at 12 years old. And I ran right into him. But it's odd, because he didn't say a word. He just rolled up his scroll, set it to the side, stood up and looked at me. But he didn't have to say anything because his eyes said everything. When he looks at you, his eyes draw you in. And it's like everything you've ever done in your life is set before you. In that moment, Demas, I've never felt so filthy. Laugh if you want to, Erastus. You didn't look at him. I swear to this day now, he saw what I'd done in the streets. Now I'll go as far as to say that he saw me in this prison. But in his eyes, there was no judgment. That's the only thing I've ever received from the Pharisees and the other Jews. Scorn, judgment, pity. But in his eyes, there was none of that. There was just love and understanding even, compassion. Thinking now, never seen eyes like that, then or since.
So, you were running as a thief way back at 14, huh?
Look where I am now.
You're right. So, you know him when he had all those followers, right?
Followers. It's funny you should say that, because for a time I tried following him. But look at me. I'm nothing. And if he is who he says he is, then he knew where I would end up. Here in this prison, awaiting to die. But when I followed him, Demas, I saw some incredible things. first time I ever really heard of him, I had left Jerusalem for the first time, probably about 3 years ago now. I traveled up north to Cana. There was a wedding. Some noble's wife was finally getting married. He invited everyone from the streets. Somehow I got invited. Jesus was there, and halfway through the ceremony, they ran out of wine. It was awful. Well, Jesus' mother was there, and he ordered the servants to do anything that he told them to do. He ordered the servants to make him 7 pots of water, clean, pure water. Then he ordered 7 new jugs to be brought in. Then he ordered the water to be poured into the new jugs. I ran up to take a sip. What I drank out of those jugs was the best wine I've ever had in my life.
That's not possible. Did you just say he turned water into wine?
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's not all I saw him do. That's not even the half of it. Once I saw him heal a man's eyes who'd been blind almost all of his life. I saw him heal a lame man who'd been crippled for 30 years. I saw him bring a dead girl back to life.
There's no way possible. You can't bring a dead girl that's already dead back to life.
Demas, does this not all sound like sorcery to you?
Erastus, stop. Every time I have to tell this story about Jesus, you have to butt in and interrupt. I'm sick of it.
All of this sounds like lies to me.
It's not lies. I saw it with my own eyes. I don't know why I'm so angry, but I am. Just, please, be quiet. I want to tell this. As he's already said, some called it sorcery. Some called it demons. His most devout followers called him the Son of God. But answer me this. Could a man possessed with devils feed 15,000 people with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes?
15,000 people with 5 loaves and 2 things of fish?
Yeah.
Do you realize how many people that is?
Oh, I was there. He fed them until they were full. He even had 12 baskets left over.
12 baskets? And I can't even go get 1 slice of bread.
As crazy as that sounds, it's nothing compared to when he spoke. First time I heard him speak was after him feeding all of us. When he spoke with the authority of God. I will say that. And you couldn't look away. But the things he said just didn't make any sense. Once he said that God loves his children. I'd have to argue right there. If God loved me, why am I in here? After that, he said that God would always take care of his children. That if he takes care of the birds in the skies, that they want for nothing, then how much more does he love us?
Take care of us.
Yeah.
Then why am I in this prison right now?
I don't know. Then he said that we should never want for anything, that that's something the Gentiles do. Then he said that man cannot live by bread alone.
Can't live by bread alone? What are you talking about? I have to go out each and every day and fight to get what I need to survive.
Me too. There were days I had to go without. You know what? Some weeks I almost starved. And every time I got a small piece of bread, it was more than I could ever ask for. Without that, I would have died. Ever since I've heard him say that, I've thought long and hard. I still don't know what he meant.
that Jesus? The one they talk about that does all the miracles? He's right here.
Your baby boy will save our sons and daughters. Did you know your baby boy has come
Now what?
to make you new? This child
One basket of food for this small food?
It'll never feed all of us.
No way. There's no way he can feed all of us with one basket of food.
Mary, did you know
Blind man.
your baby boy will give
What's he
sight
doing?
to the blind man?
He's touching him.
Did you know
He can see.
will
I know it's a miracle. It's a miracle.